It's a common law country.
No, we don't. The appearance of a defendant at court attracts no fees. Okay, so Mark, the short answer is that the police aren't responsible.
Does a fee schedule not hold any bearing in law?
No.
Why not?
Not.
It's a we live in a common law of the land, don't we? It's a common law country.
No, we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't.
Welcome to Citizens Advice Bureau. Please select from the following areas. Press 9 to listen to this message again. For City and Waitemata Islands, press 1. For Eastern Suburbs, press 2. For North Shore, press 3. For Western Suburbs, including Waitakere, press 4. For South Auckland, including Manurewa, press 5. Please select from the following locations. Press 9 to return to the main menu. For Gleneden, press 1. For Henderson, press 2. For Massey, press 3. For New Lynn, press 4.
Good afternoon, Citizens Advice Bureau. How may I help you?
Hi, I'm just asking, well, I have a couple of questions I'm hoping I could get some sort of legal advice on.
If you want legal advice, we have that on Wednesday. Wednesdays between 12 and 1. How it works is you come in and there is a lawyer here who sees you for 10 minutes, which is for free.
Okay.
So I would need your information, and then they will call you back on Wednesday, and that's basically how it's going to work. Does that work for you?
Well, yeah, is there no way of getting information without coming and meeting someone face to face?
Or alternatively, I could give you the number for the Waitemata Community Law Service, because you're not really legal experts as such, so we can't,
You're not legally trained.
Yeah, we're not legally trained, so we can't give you legal advice.
Yeah.
But you could call the Waitemata Community Law Service.
Well, if I could grab that number off you for a start, that would be awesome. But I'm just wondering, off the top of your head then, and I won't construe it as legal advice, but do you know if New Zealand is a common law country?
It should be, as far as I know, but I can just look it up.
Because the reason I asked that is I've been to like the Ministry of Justice websites, the New Zealand courts websites, Parliament's websites, and it all says that the laws of New Zealand, or the rule of law, is constructed of like statute law and common law, being case law and precedent sort of stuff, right?
Yeah. It is a Commonwealth country.
Okay, so because the reason I asked that is because last week I sent an email through to the New Zealand Police, and I got an offer to appear in court back in May 2015, and I had given the court, the Ministry of Justice and the New Zealand Police my fee schedule should they wanted me to appear in some fashion, and I was chasing up how to invoice, who to send the invoice to, whether I send it to the police or whether I send it to the Crown or whoever, right? Just doing some research. And I ended up speaking to the North Shore Police Prosecutions manager by the name of Verdun, who is apparently legally trained, so I take it he knew what I meant when I was asking him the questions. And I asked him point blank whether or not fee schedules for a start have any bearing in law, which as far as I am aware they do, which he said no. And then I asked him if New Zealand was a common law country, and he just flat out said no, it's not.
No.
So if he's the manager of the New Zealand Police Prosecutions and he's getting that simple thing wrong, what else is he getting wrong? Or are we being misled in some fashion? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
If he's in his position, and I recorded that conversation, I put it up on YouTube, and I sent him a link to it, asking him to please explain where he's derived that belief that New Zealand isn't a common law country, and he's not responded. And I've told him I find it quite disturbing in his position that he doesn't know that. So
That is definitely definitely a cause for concern.
It is, isn't it? You know, perhaps I'm just, you know, perhaps being a little bit over the top by asking a simple question, but yeah, so, you know, I just wanted to, because he was legally trained, I wanted to make sure with, you know, from another legally trained, you know, i.e. they speak those terms of art, they understand legalese. I'm just a man, I don't. So, you know, I need to know from someone who can translate the language for me whether or not we are actually in a common law country.
Well, as far as I just googled it, and it seems to be so, but
Yeah, I mean, even Wikipedia says we're in red, which means common law.
so I'll give you the number for the Waitemata.
Oh, please, yes, I'd love to talk to a legal expert about this one.
It's 835
835
2130.
2130. Thank you so much for your help. I'll hopefully persevere and get some answers.
So I hope so too. Good.
Cheers.
Okay, thank you.
Bye bye. Well, she's not legally trained, but she just Googled it. Verdun, mate, you better get back to me, eh? Just some references as to where the hell you got that belief from. I would really appreciate it. Ignoring my emails doesn't work for me. Should you choose to ignore my emails further, I'll start ringing. Or I'll contact someone higher up in your organisation and ask them the same questions. So please, just man to man, mate, explain to me where you got these beliefs from and I'll happily look at it. But I don't take anybody's just word for it. I back up shit that I say with written legislation and the rules. So being that you're legally trained, I would expect you to at least back up what you're saying with something in writing. So because you are liable for what you utter. Anyway, we'll give them a call. Bye bye.